Looks like I'm recording a podcast with this mic. I'm not recording a podcast. Welcome back. If you're new, my name is Kristen, and you've reached my little corner of the internet. I'm not gonna lie, I filmed this intro once already, and I looked back at the footage because I didn't bother at looking at myself in the mirror before sitting down. I was eating a sandwich before this, and my lip gloss just smudged all over my chin, and I looked ridiculous talking. So I'm refilming this, not gonna lie. So if this seems rehearsed, it's not really. I've already said what I needed to say, so I'm just gonna say it again. I know I've already uploaded a cozy bookish vlog this month, I think like last week or a week and a half ago, which if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's cozy and it's bookish. Like, yeah, but I'm hitting you with another one, so sorry. So yeah, this is just going to be another cozy bookish vlog. I'm going to film it today and a little bit tomorrow because I have some new books coming tomorrow from Amazon. No, it's a bad habit, but you know, I wanted new books, so I bought some. So I will show you when those books get here tomorrow. We'll do a little book haul together. I'm sorry, I can see my neighbor's house. The lady that walked in there, she looked like my college professor. She literally looks like a professor I had in college. That would actually be insane if that's her. Why does she live across the street from me? Okay, anyway, aside from the haul that will happen tomorrow, I want to start Reign of Rose today. I've been putting this off. It is one of the books I selected for my March TBR, so I definitely do want to get to this in March. There are 5 days left in March. So this definitely needs to be read, and out of the books that I have left that I haven't read that are on my March TBR, this is like the priority one for me, I think. So I have it on my Kindle, so I'm ready to dive into that today and see how far I can get in. Can I finish it today? Maybe. No. So we'll have this to talk about today and probably tomorrow. So yeah, I'm very excited to dive into this. This is the last book in the Sacred Stones trilogy by Kate Golden. Promise of Peridot left off on a really big cliffhanger. Very excited to see how this all ties up. I've been eating up this series. It's short, it's 3 books, it's a fantasy romantasy series. Yeah, it's pretty easy to understand. So if you haven't checked out the first book, which is Dawn of Onyx, definitely check it out. I got the probably smut edition, so that's why mine may look a little bit different. So yeah, I think we're gonna try and start this today. No, we have to start this today, not try. We are starting this book today. And then last week I finished Wild Love last week. Oh my gosh, that's all I'm gonna say. I'll save my thoughts for my reading wrap up at the end of the month, but I read it on my Kindle and I finally got the physical copy in my hand, and I highlighted a lot in my Kindle, so I want to go in and highlight and tab up my physical copy. I was able to get the spine with the mountains on the side, which I didn't say this in my first take of this intro, but I bought this from a small bookstore. She is based out of Monterey, California. It is called Always Yours Bookshop. Yeah, Always Yours Bookshop. I'll link her bookshop down below. So cute. The website's so cute. Came really fast, and I'm surprised she had a few of the deluxe editions in her store, so I was able to snag one, and I'm so excited that I was able to get one. And look at this bookmark. It is so cute with the cherries and the books, and then that's the name of the bookshop with the website at the bottom, so definitely check it out. But yeah, I'll be tabbing this today, so I'll be showing you maybe some of the quotes that I highlighted. And then the last thing I need to do, I finished Before We Were Strangers, also wasn't on my March TBR. So yeah, I finished Before We Were Strangers last week. Safe to say I liked it. Your girl tabbed the absolute heck out of it, so I need to fill out a book journal page in my book journal for this, my star rating, my little handwritten review, and whatnot. So look out for my March reading wrap up to see what I think of this book, but safe to say I think I liked it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start by reading Reign of Rose first. It's a little gloomy outside. I hope that it like clears up a little bit, at least in the late afternoon, for a really pretty sunset, because my room gets really pretty in the afternoon times. So when it starts getting golden hour in my room, it'll be really pretty to like go back into Wild Love and highlight and tab up my book. So I feel like the vibes will be set for that one if it clears up. I think I'm gonna set the vibes right now to start Reign of Rose. I want to turn on my diffuser, put in a nice smelling essential oil in there, got my matcha, and I think we're gonna just start reading. So this is just gonna be a comfy, cozy, bookish vlog. Lots of acoustic guitar and probably some jazz montages. So, you know, grab a book, grab your drink, and let's get to it. Okay, I've been reading for the last 90-ish minutes, or less, more or less, of Reign of Rose. I don't have a bookmark in it because I'm too lazy to get up, but... Connected to Kristen's laptop. Thanks. That was my speaker. I'm on chapter 13. Whoa. Why did I do it like that? Let's see, I'm on chapter 13, page 139. I've been reading it on my Kindle though, so I'm officially in part 2. I think there are 4 parts in this book. I didn't realize how much I missed this series. I only read... Kristen's laptop. It's doing it again. Just read Promise of Peridot in February. One of those months, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I missed Kane and Arwen. I love them so much. Kate Golden's writing is so beautiful. The way she's describing scenes, and like there was this scene with this beautiful ball, and it was a masquerade ball. Love a good masquerade ball. And there's a lash that is... my stupid fake eyelashes. Kate just does a beautiful job describing this ball and like the dresses and the masks and the ambiance and the, you know, the musicians and just the way everything's laid out. I can like picture it in my head. So I really love that about her writing, but not too far into it just yet to have an abundance of thoughts, but I'm enjoying it so far. Very fast paced. I really appreciate that. It's not a super long book, so, you know, got to get things moving here. But yeah, I think I could get halfway tonight. I think halfway is about like a little over 200 pages. About like 250 pages is halfway. So I think I could knock out another 100 pages even like right now, but I don't think I want to. I think right now I am going to do my book journal. I think right now I'll do my book journal. So I'm gonna set up, get my stuff for my book journal. It is 4:18, so got a little bit over an hour and a half till I have to start prepping for dinner. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my book journal right now. So let's get the stuff for that. Okay, sorry this whole vlog is taking place from the same exact spot on my bed, but you know, what you gonna do? Just finished updating my book journal for Before We Were Strangers. Hopefully I cut out all the parts so you don't see any spoilers on there. Was watching Just Allie's newest upload. She's doing a home library tour, which I can only dream of having. So was watching her newest upload. Just writing in here. I just thought I would, I guess I was gonna show you what is in here, but I guess I can't because I don't want to spoil anything for you. Okay, that was a flop. I guess we're not doing that. So yeah, all done with the book journal. I think I'm gonna read a little bit more. It's 4:40-ish now. So yeah, I think just continue reading. I want to try to get to part 3 in this book. So hopefully I can get that far. My pinky is really hurting from holding the camera. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get to part 3. It's only 8 chapters in part 2, so I think I could wiggle my way into part 3. I don't know why I said it like that. Gonna continue reading. I don't think I'm gonna film myself reading because I'm just gonna be sitting here reading. So I'll see you in the next clip. Okay. Okay, so it's a couple of hours later. I had some dinner and I was able to read a little bit before dinner and just did a little bit of reading right now. I am about at the halfway point. I'm so proud of myself. What the heck? I want to get a little bit more in tonight after I get all into bed. So I can give myself a good head start tomorrow. Hopefully wrapping this book up tomorrow. So far, so good. I think I said this in the last clip, everything's moving really quickly and I really appreciate that. There hasn't been any lulls or scenes that have been too dragged on. The chapters are short to like medium length, which I appreciate. So yeah, overall, I'm really enjoying A Reign of Rose. I just think the characters and the writing in this book it's very thought out. Everyone's really well-rounded. I think it's very easy to like this book, and Kate makes it very easy also to escape with her writing. So we're getting really into the thick of the plot now. So yeah, very excited to see how it continues. I think that's just going to be my plan for the rest of the night. And then I will see you guys tomorrow with a book haul. And I also want to kind of go through my physical TBR and make sure I have because I keep a log of my physical TBR on my Goodreads, my Fable, and on my iPad, I keep a physical log of all the books I physically have. When I get those new books tomorrow, I will do a little housekeeping on my physical TBR. So yeah, I think that's it for tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, good night. Okay, it is the next day. It's actually like 2 p.m. and I've had a raging headache pretty much all day. Is coffee gonna help? Probably not, but that's good. I haven't tasted it since I made it. Wow, that is delicious. I'm a barista. Okay, so I guess a few little updates. Also, I know this isn't an Accutane update. Stay tuned for that, but my headaches, I feel like, have gotten worse since I started Accutane. I will talk about that in my I don't even know why I'm talking about it right now. I've already had like a bad relationship with headaches, and ever since starting Accutane, I feel like they've just gotten so much worse. And I don't even understand why I got a headache today, because for lunch, I literally had like 60 grams of protein. Like I just had like a bunch of chicken for lunch and I got a raging headache. And then I eat a piece of toast and it like helps subside it a little bit. Which, by the way, that piece of toast was fan-freaking-tastic. Anyway, we're not here to talk about me and my headaches. So we're here to talk about my little update on Reign of Rose. I did end up reading a little bit more last night. I just realized I haven't updated my bookmark placement in this, so it looks like the exact same, but it's not, I promise. All right, updated my bookmark. This is actually where I am. I'm on chapter 29, page 299, so I gave up right before 300, but that's okay. I think I could finish this today. I am pretty much halfway through part 3 in this book, and then we just have part 4, and I will be done. It sounds like I'm really trying to race through this book. I'm really not. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I explained this in my clip last night. I really like Kate's writing. I love the story so much. And now, like, thinking back on it, on like the 3 books that have come out in this series, oh my gosh, Kane is so hot. Like, what? I feel like I never truly appreciate an MMC in a fantasy series till like the last second. And I'm like, oh wait, wow, he's actually like really attractive. Except for Xaden. Xaden was love at first sight, but that's another story. So yeah, there's really not much I can say that I haven't said already, but I'm excited to finish this. Things are really picking up, and I really just want to see Arwen and Kane have a happy ending. Please, Kate, please. In the probably smut editions of this series, Kate writes a little like digital note at the front of the book, and it was very ominous to say the least, and I am worried. So yeah, I think I will obviously continue reading this today and hopefully finish it. I am constantly checking my Amazon right now to see when my books will get here. Actually, I haven't checked in like 20 minutes. Let me look again. I feel like this is the longest it's ever taken for an Amazon package to get to my house. It still says shipped. Not even out for delivery? Like, not even a little glimmer of hope? You know it gets good when it's like, you're blank stops away. And I'm like, oh. Or like when you're the next stop. Oh. It literally just says shipped. It doesn't even have nothing. Like, getting a package from Amazon is like the equivalent of having a sweet treat, I think. All right. Well, since I have no new books to show you yet, hopefully they come like today. They were supposed to come today, and I don't want them to show up at 9 p.m. and I'm going to be like, I'm so over this vlog. I don't want to show you the books anymore. I think like a nice mindless activity for me to do right now while this headache is subsiding, is annotating Wild Love. I know I forgot to do it yesterday. Unfortunately, there was no sunset last night. At one point yesterday afternoon at like 4 o'clock, the sky, like the clouds started to part a little bit and I saw a little bit of blue and then it shut right back up. So, but the sun is out today, which is so exciting. So yeah, I think right now I'm just gonna go ahead and annotate Wild Love and then see how I'm feeling after that, because this headache is just like kicking my butt and defeating me in every way possible. I could barely finish the TikTok video I was filming today, which, by the way, another mini rant on TikTok. I filmed a concealer review today, and I think that will go up either tomorrow or Saturday. When I finished editing the footage, it was like 10 minutes long. I was like, why was I talking for so much on a concealer? Like, what the heck? And I finally cut it down to like 5 minutes and 30 seconds, but like, come on now. Me with 85 followers on TikTok, no one's going to sit there and watch the full 5 minutes and 35 seconds of me talking about a concealer. Like, that's just not happening. Yeah, I think just sitting there and yapping forever about a concealer, like, really accelerated my headache, like, a lot. I don't even know if that TikTok footage will end up in the final cut of this video, but if it did, sorry you had to sit through that. It wasn't bookish at all, but whatever. Now to something bookish. Let's annotate Wild Love. Okay, just finished annotating Wild Love. Yeah, that's a lot of tabs. I think I went a little stir crazy. I'm still kind of figuring out how I like to annotate my books. Right now, I just have it based on if it's dual POV, whether or not if it was the male or the female character that said that quote. But I want to get a little bit more detailed into what kind of quotes I'm highlighting and why I'm highlighting them, and then having different tab colors for the types of quotes that I'm highlighting. So, because like I think I've said this before, I wasn't really a big annotator until I started filming for YouTube, and now I just find myself just force of habit, just underlining and highlighting quotes that I think are funny or cute or significant. Yeah, I definitely want to do some more like research onto different types of annotating. So if you have like a favorite way that you like to annotate or like break up different quotes you're annotating in a book, let me know down in the comments because I'm always, looking to learn and develop my annotating skills. So I still have a little bit of my coffee left. I think I'm gonna read now. I kind of want to get up and like walk around a little bit because I've been sitting kind of all day because my headache finally went away. I think just highlighting quotes from Ford Grant's POV just cured my headache, but to each their own, I guess. So I'm 62% of the way through A Reign of Rose, so I think I want to finish part 3 right now at least, and then maybe see where I'm at and what time it is because we have dinner plans around 6:30ish, so I want to see how far I can get in the next maybe hour. It's 3:30 right now. Hopefully my books get delivered by then. That's the one thing. I feel like that's the one thing kind of not setting me off, but just like throwing me off with this vlog because I'm like, okay, where are my books? They were supposed to come. This book haul is making it into this vlog one way or another, so I think I'm just going to read a little bit. I'm going to get up, kind of like stretch my legs for 10 or 15 minutes, and then sit down and read. So, continue on. Sorry if this is so boring. Hopefully you're putting this on in the background and not really paying attention. And I can be your little comfort background noise, but let's keep on going. Somehow this vlog that was supposed to be one day turned into 3 days of filming. So as you can see behind me, my books have arrived, and I may or may not have ordered one more that literally got here less than an hour ago. I have a problem. But that's, don't we all? I mean, if you're on BookTube, obviously we all have a problem, and it's buying books. Duh. Also, before I get into the book haul, some exciting news, kind of. I had a goal set at the beginning of March to reach 50 subscribers on YouTube before the end of the month. I am almost at triple my goal, so I'm almost at 150 subscribers. That is insane. I did not expect that at all. I said in my vlog when I showed my March goals that hitting 50 subscribers, I was like, oh, that's kind of a stretch. I don't know, because I had 30 at the time. What? So I'm a little bit stunned and shocked, and I've seen a lot of you guys friending me on Goodreads, and I'm so excited that you want to keep up with what I'm reading in active time. So that's so sweet, and I'm what's going on? Oh my gosh. So if you haven't subscribed, my YouTube analytics say that 80% of my viewers are not subscribed. What are you doing? Why aren't you subscribed? You should be. It's a good time here in my corner of the internet, and you should come back because I'm always drinking a fun drink and reading a fun book most of the time and talking about cute little makeup things. So if you like that, consider subscribing. Even if you think about it, you don't have to do it right now. That would be great if you did. But take your time with that decision. It's a really big one to commit to somebody, But I would appreciate it. All right, I have some new books here. One of them, I have no idea what it is. I ordered it from Barnes. Probably was a pre-order and I don't remember what it is, and it just showed up on my door yesterday, so I've been saving it. It's been so hard not to open it, but I've been saving it to open it on camera. I guess the first book right off the bat you can see is The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. I've only read... Let me put these down. What am I doing? So yeah, the first book I have here is The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. I've only read Love and Other Words by them, which is a very popular book of theirs. So I want to get into more of their work, maybe work through their backlist, I don't know. But I kind of have a video idea with this book and a few more that I would like to purchase. So more books coming your way probably. Yeah, I have no idea what this is about, but I remember when it came out and I was considering reading it, and I don't know what stopped me, but yeah, the cover just looks like, summer vibes, and I feel like I'm trying to get into the mood of putting together my summer TBR. So if you've read this, let me know if you like it. But yeah, very excited to add this to my Everlong TBR. So should we do this one next? No, let's do the Amazon books because I know at least what these ones are. So let's open this one up. Holy shoot. Okay. Right off the bat, I might need to return one. Not book related, but the first thing I have in here is my matcha. This is the matcha that I use. It's ceremonial grade, and that's all I care about. But I've gone through one or two of these already. I thoroughly enjoy it. It tastes really good for my matcha lattes. So if you're looking for a matcha, this one is so good. Okay, the first book I have on here is Addicted After All. This is the next book I have to read in the Addicted series. I put a heavy pause on that series after Thrive, I think the last book I read was in that series. I don't know why I haven't picked it back up. I think because Thrive was in Lily and Lo's point of view, and this one is also in Lily and Lo's point of view, and I'm like, I get some of the other sisters, please? Because I'm reading it in the order intertwined with the Calloway Sister series. So I think this is the last book in their point of view, but I was not expecting to get this cover. Thought I was going to get because I have the new covers, and this cover doesn't match. So I think I will end up returning this and probably going to Barnes and seeing if they have the new covers there. I don't know why they gave it to me in this cover. I should have, I was probably really stupid, but when I bought it, because sometimes Amazon does this, they'll have the listing in the old cover, but the new cover will come. So I was just like, okay, it's fine. They just haven't updated the image. Nope. The image was right. I just, I don't know. So I will have to return this. And it came all freaking mangled and beat up. I don't, and this was listed as a new book. So I don't understand why it came so just beat up. I mean, if I really love a book, I don't mind beating it up, but that's something else. So yeah, I wanted the physical copy of this because I need an incentive to continue the series, because the entire series is on Kindle Unlimited. But when a book it doesn't exist in my hands and it's on Kindle Unlimited, I sometimes just won't get to it because I'm like, why should I do that? But I need to switch my mindset, because I told myself when I got Kindle Unlimited, I was like, this is a chance for me to read a book first and see if I actually want the shelf trophy. No, I'm doing it backwards. I'm getting the shelf trophy and then reading it on Kindle Unlimited. So maybe this is a sign for me to stop thinking that way and go back to the way I was thinking before when I actually got KU. So fortunately, this one's a bust, but that's okay. We have a few more books to open up. Okay, this one didn't come as torn apart. This is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I also don't know what this is about. I think this has to do with NASA instead of the more sciencey stuff. Yeah, this is... Okay, so these people work at NASA. I know this isn't everyone's favorite Ali Hazelwood book. It's pretty low on the list in terms of her rankings of her backlist. But I thought I'd just give it a shot. I really like her books. I gave The Love Hypothesis three stars. I gave The Love Hypothesis 5 stars, and Love Theoretically, I think, a 4 or 4.5. So I really loved those two books, and I have Deep End on my April TBR. I don't know about this one, so I was very curious to see. I don't know if I'm going through her backlist in order. I know Love Theoretically is newer than this one, but I want to make my way through her backlist as well, because I think I love her premises, and I really enjoy her writing. I think I was a little bit thrown, even though I gave The Love Hypothesis 5 stars. I was a little bit thrown because it's told in third person. So I was like, I don't know, should I continue? And then Love Theoretically was in first person and this one's in first person. So I don't know what made her switch, but yeah, this just seems like a easy read to just throw on, maybe after a fantasy or something. But yeah, if you've read this, let me know if you enjoyed it. All right, the last book that I have in my Amazon order, it was Past the Broken Bridges by B. Celeste. It's kind of funny how I ended up finding this book in the first place. I was just scrolling on TikTok, and one of those live streams where they do like reading sprints, someone was hosting like a reading sprint on TikTok Live, and she was just full on sobbing. And I was like, oh my God, what book are you reading? Then she showed she was reading this book, and she was like about halfway through and she was crying, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need that book right now. And so I went onto Amazon. I got like a little reading sample, and then the author put the playlist at the front of the book, and I saw this song. When you put LOML by Taylor Swift on your playlist, obviously I'm going to buy the book. No questions asked. So I saw that immediately, buy with one click. I was like, okay, I have to buy this book. I think it is second chance and childhood friends to lovers, second chance romance. Also takes place in college. I mean, sign me up. Like Taylor Swift, second chance, childhood friends to lovers. I don't know if this is her debut novel, but she did publish this book this year, so I feel like this may be a priority read for me. Yeah, good contemporary romance, second chance, childhood friends to lovers, like, duh. And it doesn't have that many ratings on Goodreads yet, so I definitely want to hop on this book pretty soon. I don't know when, but I was very, very excited about this one. Okay, lastly, we have the Barnes & Noble book, so let's get her open. Okay, finally cracked into this one. I had a feeling, I was like, I think I know what it is, but I didn't confirm because I didn't want to ruin it for myself. Definitely won't need the gift receipt for this one, so that can go over there. This was definitely I saw it on Instagram, it's almost midnight kind of purchase, like, you know, when you just you're just shopping online late at night and pretty much anything you see, you're probably gonna buy. This is the special edition of The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I read the Dreamland Billionaire series last year and absolutely loved it. I'm like a minor, like low level Disney adult, not like, I don't have an annual pass or anything, but I do go to Disneyland more than other people should, and I just really loved this series. I don't know how much I loved the first one. I definitely loved the final offer, I think, the most. But I saw this cover and I was like, it just pulled at my heartstrings. I was like, I need this book. So the cover has the castle on it. It is so beautiful, and the spine work is just so gorgeous. And then the sprayed edges on it. Obviously, it's a hardback, but I hope it's in focus showing you this. And on the back it says, to the girls who dream of meeting a prince but end up falling for the misunderstood villain. And then it has DB on the back for Dreamland Billionaire, I think. It has the number 1 on here, so I haven't seen if they've put out the other 2 books in this style. If they have and they're sold out, I might be a little mad. I don't know if I will reread this series anytime soon. I'm not itching for a reread. There are other books on my reread like priority list that I would rather get to first, but I just thought this was beautiful, and when I eventually, hopefully one day, have beautiful bookshelves, that I can display this one very proudly. So yeah, this was the last book I have in this little mini haul. Okay, I believe the last clip was the haul, so hopefully you enjoyed that. But I finished Reign of Rose. I didn't finish it last night. I literally just finished it like 15 minutes ago. What an ending. I mean, like, I am so happy with this book. I think I'm going to give this a solid 4 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed this series. It was just what I needed for a romantasy. It was great. I love Kate's writing, like I've said 100 times in this vlog. It's a really easy romantasy to understand. There's some world building, but it doesn't take too much brain power to actually read this book, which I appreciate. So if, I think I've said this before, if you're looking to get into fantasy, even like beginner's romantasy, I feel like this is a good series to start with. Not only are the 2 main characters so well developed, but I feel like every name in this book has a purpose, and even the smallest of characters. Gosh, there's so much I want to say, but I can't say it because I don't want to spoil anything. So I just, all in all, just check out Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden and pick up this series. I highly recommend it. I think overall the trilogy, I think I'd give it like a 4.5 stars out of 5. So it's a really good series, really up there. And yeah, that's my little update on A Reign of Rose. I will talk about it more in my March reading wrap up. It is Friday, the 28th. So Monday's the last day of March. I don't know how much reading I will get done this weekend. I have a full day planned tomorrow and kind of a full day planned Sunday, unless I can read 1 book in 1 day on Monday, which I might. I have like a book like that I might want to pick up. This may be the last book that I read in March. That's my little update on that. But I think this is going to be the end of this vlog. I am so sorry. It turned from a 1-day vlog to a 2-day vlog to a 3-day vlog. Of course, that would happen to me, but whatever. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog, and hopefully it wasn't too boring. Hopefully there was some stuff in here that you enjoyed, and maybe you put it on in the background. I do that a lot with YouTubers. I just put on something in the background and read or clean my room or something. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a comment down below on either how you like to annotate your books or your favorite romantasy that you've read either this year or ever. Just let me know and maybe I'll check them out if I haven't read them yet. Thank you to everyone who's been subscribing the last week or so. It's been so exciting. I actually hit 150 subscribers today while filming this vlog, so that's so exciting. Thank you so much to everyone who's been subscribing, liking, and commenting. I really appreciate that. Yeah, and just saying, if you haven't subscribed yet already, welcome to my little corner of the internet. Make sure you subscribe. So make sure to like, comment, do all those YouTube things. You know what to do. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. All right, bye.